Are you tired of your puppy running away from you? Well, I am too, and I'm going to show you how we fix that today with Glitch, who's 5 months old, and collar conditioning for recall. To get started, you little goofy puppy, we're going to fit his e-collar to him. He has already had collar conditioning for place training, so he understands the collar a little bit more, and we've done all of the positive reinforcement training for recall with clicker training. So now we're going to be overlaying the collar to start conditioning the behavior of coming back when we call, even if he's distracted or would rather do something else, like chase the other dogs or run around chasing birdies. Now we've got a way to hold him accountable to the behavior he already knows how to do. So his e-collar's fitted. It's important to keep that up around the highest point of his neck. Today we're using DT Systems H2O 1820 collar. I like to flip that collar strap back up through the buckle. I don't want to cut that because the antenna actually runs through the entire collar strap, which gives us our awesome range. So don't cut it if your puppy's still a little bit small. So then that way we still have the range that we want when we're outside. We're going to start our training session again inside in a very controlled environment. If this check cord becomes a distraction right now, I'm going to actually get rid of it. I'm assuming I may need it, but for the time being, it's a distraction. So we're going to warm our little puppy up, get him in the mind frame of training, and what we're working on today specifically is recall. So we've done all of this with positive reinforcement. Here, he comes in, touches my hand, gets a click, gets a little food reward. We're using his morning meal, which is just Eukanuba Puppy Pro food right now. Here, good boy. Very focused. This guy loves to work. He's getting to be a big guy. So this can sometimes happen too, where he's very focused on me here and doesn't leave my side. If that ends up becoming a problem in this training session, we'll adapt, just like you have to be aware of anything happening in your training session becoming a pattern or being conditioned inadvertently. We can work with that if we need to. Here, good, being very responsive. Now I'm going to start overlaying the collar. I'm going to get rid of my clicker because I don't have 3 hands. That would look kind of strange, don't you think? But I'm going to end up overlaying Vibrate on the collar when I give him the cue here. So it's gonna, when I use the collar, I'm gonna raise it up just so you can see that and have a visual. I'm gonna try and think about all these things at the same time. And then when he gets to me, I'm gonna set the collar down to indicate that it's turned off. So it would look like here. Good. He doesn't actually have to come in and touch my hand, guys. We've clicker trained him to come in, target, touch that hand, and get his food reward. So I'm still giving him that, non-verbal cue of, hey, come touch this. But if your puppy's a little unsure of the collar, especially if you're doing your collar conditioning for recall first, and they haven't ever felt the collar, which, like I said, he has felt the collar for collar conditioning to a place board, collar conditioning to that behavior kennel. So if he had responded a little bit differently, I would have wanted to maybe just help get my hands on him to teach him that, hey, the collar's shutting off when you get to me, not necessarily when you touch my hand. And then we can build on a more specific behavior of that recall as he gets better at understanding the behavior with the collar. Here. Good boy, good. Still offering those food rewards. This is gonna make life much easier when we get to outside training sessions and outside time where he's off leash. So I can expect him to come back and I can have the confidence that he's gonna come back when I need him to. Here, good job. Just using Vibrate today, guys. Good. So he's being a little bit clingy because he knows the routine here. Here, good. And if that would become a problem where he's just staying right next to me the whole time and I'm not able to create some distance, here, we could add a partner where we call him back and forth between us. One of us would run the collar and the other would give the cue. Get a little space. This is great. He's very focused, guys. This isn't a bad thing. I don't want him to get in trouble for this behavior at all. Here. Good job. You can see his demeanor is even changing from the first rep to this rep. He's much more confident already. That collar's not startling him maybe as much, which is great. His tail's coming up. He's excited to work. Here. Good job. Getting a much better understanding, and that understanding has been helped by the fact that he's already collar conditioned to go to a dog bed. Here. Good job. Good job, buddy. We'll do some more reps like this in a controlled environment, and then eventually we'll be able to take our training sessions outside where there's a little more distractions going on. That might be a great time to put that check cord on so we can still get a hold of him if he is trying to maybe run off or get distracted by something. But inside, he's done great where we haven't needed that check cord. Here. Good job, buddy. We'll call that a wrap for today. So until next time, I'm Kat the dog trainer, this is Glitch, and we'll see you in his next video.